you hear me?
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? You already know who it is, baby. It's the one and only Mr. Vega, the Messiah, holding it down for Honest Assholes, the #1 podcast in the Inland Empire. What it do? Shout out to the team, D-Nut, Mizzle, Lala, everybody you already know. The rest of the squad, Big Juice, Wit, you already know. Now, these moments with the Messiahs is what it's all about, baby. Like, I'm building my platform and I'm building everything based on what I'm doing with this platform, especially this segment right here. This segment is my pride and joy. And with that being said, I would like to welcome my guest, tonight's guest, the one and only Sheree the Vegan Queen. What's up, girl?
Hey, what's up, Messiah? How you doing, King?
Man, I'm just out here trying to get it, man. I'm out here trying to take vacations and chillax and just give the world this energy that I'm bringing. And tonight, it is your moment with the Messiah. I'm glad you are out here. Shout out to Common Sense, who just did some good numbers. That's your artist. You know what I'm saying? And we
Thank
are
you.
here. We are here. I told you we was going to put this together. And tonight, they got you for a full hour. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah. And the thing is about these 4 hour. Well, the thing is about these 4 hour segments that I do. I have to really like make sure that I do my homework and make sure I got good questions because this is a full hour. I can just breeze through the 30 minutes, but when it comes to an hour, I got to make sure people got their full moment with the Messiah. So again, thank you for coming out, girl. So first and foremost, I'm glad you're here. We had a little misconfusion. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, the show must go on, and all you have to do is just communicate, and boom, here we are. So again, thank you for coming out tonight. So with that being said, Miss, you're still over there. You're still over there, Vegan Queen. I don't know if you was going in and out or not. Then we got some technical difficulties. She'll be back in a second. But yeah, again, this is another edition of the Moment with the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? This is, we make sure that everything is still a go. So I'm gonna bring her back to the stage. Hopefully you can hear me a little better now. Welcome back.
I absolutely can.
Yes,
Thank you.
I still kept it going. That's the thing about the Messiah. I always keep it going, regardless. And I told him that you'll be right back, and here you are. You know what I'm saying? I was just explaining to the crowd that these 4 hours that I get with artists or whoever, I make sure that I dig deep and I get my homework and make sure that I give them a good moment because we're not about to waste this hour. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, are you ready to have your moment with the Messiah? You ready to get up in this thing? I'm going to take that as a yes. She got quiet, but I'm going to take that as a yes. She'll be back. She'll be back one time. Again, this is the Vegan Queen, Sheree. She's a manager, entrepreneur. She has a lot of artists under her belt, and she always stands and delivers. You know what I'm saying? We're just having a little bit of technical difficulties, but I'm glad she's back. So, are you good over there? You keep going in and out.
Is it me or is it me?
Yeah, I think so because like 1 minute I can hear you and then you'll go out. So just wanted to make sure that you got a good connection over there.
I think it's pretty. Let me see here. Okay.
I got the.
Yeah, I think we should be good. I'm in a good area right now.
Okay, cool. Because I got the whole iPhone popping off, and StreamYard I was an Android dude for years, but I had to switch over to the iPhone one time. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this media stuff. But let's get up in this thing. Let's get ready to have your moment. So to sum it all up, just to sum it all up, let the world know who is the vegan queen and what does she stand for?
Yes, the vegan queen is an image that I created uh, for a transformation that I went through in my life, a full mind, body, and soul transformation. And along that journey, I had learned so many things, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. And along those practices that I learned on my experiences, I was able to tap into my God self within. And with that being said, that's who the vegan queen image is me tapping into my God's power within. And it comes along with the full package deal, the diet, meditation, yoga, um, high vibrated um, practices that keeps your vibrations high on a daily, affirmations, hertz music, sun gazing, grounding, things like that. Um, and it's a consistent thing that I've been doing for years since 1993. The diet came
Oh man, she was just
my life to make my life more better, sharper, prosperous, and I as so much that comes with it. Um, I had to share it. Now, the way I share it is
oh man, she was getting real deep, man. Hopefully she'll be back, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's them androids. That's that's why I had to get up out of there. But hopefully she'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Because she was going real good. That's why I asked that question because digs real deep into the laws of the universe, and that's something that I'm going to bring up to her when she comes back to the show because like I said, this woman, she's very educated and she knows what she's doing. So when she comes back, I'll make sure that she tells y'all what's going on. In the meantime, when it comes to being a vegan, I'm not fully on board, but at the same time, I respect it because it is a health choice. And I know a lot of people that take that route of being a vegan and it works out for them for the most part. I tried eating certain things, certain vegan foods, and it just wasn't happening. It just was not working out for me. So anybody who's a vegan out there, I salute you for doing what you got to do because at the end of the day, it's not for everybody, but you got to do it for what works for you. And as I'm on my weight loss journey, that just wasn't for me. So and she's back. I told you I was gonna keep it going. Hopefully, it's better service, but again, I was explaining to them that being a vegan is a choice that a lot of people make that, what I'm saying, because it benefits them, you know what I'm saying? It benefits their energy, it benefits their weight loss. So, I've eaten a couple vegan foods before. I wasn't the best fan of it, but at the same time, I understand why people take that route because after you eat certain vegan foods, your body does feel better. I will say that. So
you you cut up a little bit, so I'm sorry. Towards the end,
no, that's cool. I was just saying, you being a vegan is a good choice because it works out for you. And then anybody who takes that on route, you know what I'm saying? I have nothing negative to say. It's just if it works out for you, it works out for you because I'm all about weight loss. I'm all about eating good, and I'm all about having my having your body feel good. You know what I'm saying? So that goes along with my next question I gotta ask you. What do you feel is your strongest trait?
I feel young again. I feel like the diet basically, well, everything is not just the diet, but the diet is a very, very huge part. I feel like I reversed my age and I've pretty much tapped into my childlike self within and released her. Today, as a vegan, I can do everything that I used to do when I was 15 and 16 years old. And I can
Nice.
do it better today at almost 50. So it's definitely, you are what you eat. I'm a plant-based eater, so plants is they have power and source from the sun, and so it's giving you high vibrated information. So when you eat plants, you're getting that great high vibrated info right from the source right there. Meats and animals are flesh, it's body flesh. It brings your vibrations down. So that's why you kind of feel tired and things like that when you're eating animals. But I feel absolutely at my greatest in any other area of my life ever today, almost at 50 years old. I feel as young as I've ever been in my life. And I like to thank my lifestyle, my full mind, body, and soul lifestyle in the diet for sure. You are what you eat.
Dope, 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 dope. I like that. So I've noticed that in your bio that you've been a vegan for the past 9 years. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Now, I noticed in your bio that you've been a vegan for the past 9 years. Is that correct?
For nine, yes, nine for the
Okay.
9 years, and 2 years prior to that, I had already was like on a vegetarian diet. I had cut out the beef and the pork, and but 2 years later, I cut all of it out and just became a full vegan.
What really led to that? Like I'm just curious. Was it like wanted to live like a different lifestyle? Did you want to, because I know you're all about energy. So I was just curious, like what really led to you being a vegan.
There's about a few different reasons what led it. The first was on my spiritual journey. My guru is Paramahansa Yogananda, um, and he's the founder of Self Realization Fellowship, um, a fellowship that my family and I have been attending since 1993, faithfully. And in that, in my spirituality, I noticed that all the little potlucks and things like that, Sunday dinners, lunches, they never had any animal um, in the dishes. And so I had learned over in that journey that we were never, as human beings, all the different species we have on planet Earth and beyond, we were never ever supposed to eat flesh. Our teeth is not even made for us to. It has no fangs for us to go into the flesh of other body parts. And so they taught us there about low vibrational foods versus high vibrational foods. And the animals is considered as a very, very like deadly low vibrational energy, especially since they're being slaughtered and things. The energy does not die. It's a transformation when you're eating animals, then you're pretty much transferring the energy of that slaughtered animal into yourself. So that's one reason is our spirituality, our temple taught us about that. But on my own, I had seen a lot of friends that I, grew up with. I'm from East Oakland, California, and a lot of them around my age or even younger, they were getting like, diabetes, strokes, heart attacks, and things like that at such like at the age of 30. I'm
Mm.
about. And it all led back to the way that they were, the way they ate over the years of their life. It doesn't happen right away. It accumulates over the years of your life. You eating fried foods, oils, junk food, meat, all of it, dairy, all of it. It leads up and it gives you, it's like a silent killer. When you go to the hospital, they don't tell you it's from the foods you ate over the years. They just tell you that you need to cut back on something, or, they don't really tell you a reason at all. So, anyways, I started studying that with watching people and the way they were eating and things like that, and the type of health issues that were coming up and popping up on them, the many, many, many trips to the hospitals and things like that. And basically, I ended up just studying them, and I started wanting to put action into it. So, uh, with that being said, my sister, my younger sister, Sabrina, shout out to my sister, Sabrina, um, she introduced me to Ralph Smart from Infinite Waters, a famous YouTuber that's originally from LA, but he's over in the IS now. Uh, Ralph Smart had challenged all of his fans and crowd for a 7-day vegan challenge. And what he wanted people to realize about the challenge was the different change in your energy levels. And when I tried the 7, I said, let me try this. So I was already on that path, but I had never like cut out everything. So as soon as I did, I felt that what he was talking about in the 4th day of the challenge and what was supposed to be a 7-day vegan challenge just ended up to be 9 years later. I never went back after I started that challenge. It was supposed to just be an experiment, but it turned out to be my lifestyle today. And I felt I have so much energy sometimes that I don't even know what to do with it. It's just like you have to keep up with the vegan queen to even keep up with the energy. It's very electrifying. It's amazing. You guys get to see it hands on so much. It's just like once you get a glimpse of this energy, you never want to go back, like literally. And so those were 3 reasons. Pretty much it's the diet. I mean the health issues that pops up. Um, but then my spirituality was teaching, no animals on the dishes. And then I started to get the 3rd reason is I started to really started to educate myself spiritually and started getting in depth on, um, how we are all one. We are every living being on this planet, from plant life to the mammals, the insects, to us, the trees, the flowers, the plant life, all of that, even the water, we're all living beings and we're all connected as one. Each and every one of us, all of the species have a spark of the creator in it, and we are connected as one. So when we are saying that we love God and we love Jesus Christ, um, and then we go and pray over our meals to God over a dead animal that was, pretty much most likely killed and slaughtered for you to eat it, and you pray and thank God for it, that is a sin. Whether we realize it or not, it is a sin. It's not okay. That's something. It's not that you're sinning on purpose. It's none of our faults because we've all been programmed to think it's not our parents' fault, it's not our grandparents' fault. At some point, we were programmed to think that we were supposed to eat dead animals. That is to do it. And it leaves you with a low vibrated lifestyle and energy without that being said, those are the 3 main reasons there. Why?
Mm. And you see that she broke it down like all 3 reasons. Like you, I felt like you just gave like a definition on all for all three, and that's exactly what they needed to hear. And that's why I asked that question because, you told me that you wanted to let the world know. You know what I'm saying? So that goes along what you a lot of what you said goes with the next question. So explain to the world how important the vegan queen how important it is for the vegan queen to share her energy and wisdom.
How long?
How no how important is it to you? Because I know, because like I said, anybody who follows you and knows you, you're big off energy and you have a lot of wisdom. So how important is that to you? Because I noticed that you get hurt when you don't reach the goal. You know what I'm saying? When you reaching out to certain artists or certain people and you don't reach the goal that you wanted to reach with them, you know what I'm saying? So that got to you. So I wanted to know how important is it to you to share your wisdom and your energy to the world?
You're breaking up just a little. I'm sorry.
Okay. I was saying how important is it to you to share your wisdom and your energy to the world?
It's the one of the most important things in my life because that's why I'm here. We are all here on a path and a journey, and I'm here to spread that message. I was blessed enough to learn it, and I have to share. I it's if I don't, I feel like I felt our creator. Like literally, I felt like I've been blessed and prosperous enough to learn this wisdom and knowledge. And so it's prospered me along my journey and made me such the strong woman that I am today. I have to share this because it'd be like I'm being stingy and selfish if I wasn't, to keep all of this prosperous info and energetic wisdom just to myself. We are one. We're here to help thy neighbor, and I'm here to share what's been prosperous to me with everyone else. It's up to everyone they want to put the action. I'm trying to leave, the messages I'm trying to tell them, but I've done my part with the spirit. Like literally, I have to share. That's what I'm supposed to do. Very, very, very important because it's so many sleeping souls here still walking on earth and they haven't a clue because we've been lied to. We've been lied to literally third dimension world. Literally everything from the school system, the food period, the teachers in school,
So I think we had another. She'll be back. I'm trying to tell y'all. See, this pre-game from the Messiah. Get you an iPhone. Leave them Androids alone. Okay. The thing about Androids, they're good pictures. They take good pictures, but when it comes to recording and doing stuff like this, they're terrible. They're fucking terrible. And she's back. Here we go. I kept it going.
hey,
I kept it
thank you. You're
going.
the
I always
best.
do.
As I was saying, I've been blessed to learn this wisdom and knowledge, um, and truth, because we've been lied to about literally everything. I share the best that I share because we have Uncle Toms out there that don't want, a lot of truth that they purposely lied to us about. They don't want us to know. And so, yeah, it's one of the most 1,000 and more important phrase these messages out and hope that people get my telepathy and subliminal messages through the skits and the captions and things that I lead and through leading by example.
Man, I was oh my goodness. I feel like, we're being tested because I feel like like, the game that you're dropping, but it's like the more you're trying to, I feel like the feds is tapping the line. That's what I feel like. When you're breaking up or whatnot, I'll be like, man, she dropping too much game. It's some shit that y'all don't want heard or or seen, because the more game you're dropping, and it's like you're going in and out, and it's like, damn, man, like, they don't want to. They try to silence the queen. They trying to silence the queen over there, but we gonna keep it going though. Shout out to First of all, shout out to everything that you're doing, because the energy that you bring, a lot of people, like, I notice on your following that people really rock with you, like rock with you on a level that is like top tier, and that shows how solid you are, because the energy that you give back, you know what I'm saying? It's not fake, you know what I'm saying? It's very solid and it's very genuine, because I've seen
Thank
art,
you.
and that goes along with everything that you're trying to do. Now, I noticed in your profile, this is something that you wanted me to bring up, so I have to ask. You are out here doing your thing, you're grinding, you're managing artists, and you have businesses, you've been around all these billionaires and got all this game and wisdom. So my question I gotta ask you, how does the vegan queen still manage to still work 4 jobs?
I'm sorry. How's the vegan queen?
How does she still manage to work 4 jobs and still manage artists, still manage her businesses, still know all this free game that you get from people? So how do you manage to just work 4 jobs? I'm curious. I'm out here like, wait, how? So you can let me know, and I'm gonna be over here just taking notes. Like, what? Let the world know, how do you do it?
That's hilarious because I get that on a date and like every day. People that see me do it in action in real life, they see me leaving from job to job and things like that. So, anyways, the answer is I'm gonna say 70% of who the vegan queen is and Sheree is outside of the vegan queen, who I am in general, is mind, willpower. Okay. I'm getting to your question. Okay. This is all part of it. It's mind, it's will, mind power control. Okay. 70%. The other 30% is the action that I have to put in behind to stick behind that. Everything from the diet, what I do on a daily, the many different tasks I do, all of it is a mind willpower control because you have to stay consistent. But basically, how I do it is it's the full mind, body, and soul. Again, I meditate. I'm a very, very big meditator. I meditate for hours at a time sometimes. Okay, that means you disconnect yourself from the outer world. Okay, and then I yoga, I sun gaze. All of that is helping your pineal gland, which is they call it a spiritual eye or a third eye. It helps decalcifies it. And we've been the way they've got this system here set up. They they purposely had our pineal gland closed since when we were in our mother's stomachs as babies. Okay, the stuff they put in our foods, our deodorants, our toothpaste, fluoride, our water, the chemtrails in the air, all of that keeps it closed. So the more your pineal gland is closed, the more you're disconnected from your God powers. They say we're made in the split image of our creator, which means we can do everything our creator did once you tap into that energy. But you have to, there's a set of rules that you have to do and laws to follow in order to do that. So with that being said, I've been practicing this. Everything that you need to decalcify your pineal gland, I do those daily practices. And I've been doing it for years. So with that being said, my pineal gland is a little less decalcified probably than most people that are not doing the practices. So it allows the spirit to flow through me more. Um, and when you allow the spirit to flow through you, then there's no limit to what you can do. You can do anything. You can do anything literally, anything you want to do. And so instead of me thinking of it as I am working 4 jobs, I run my business, I have 3 music artists, and I do all these other things, help others and things like that, and help the animals. I don't think of it like that. I keep my mind focused on nothing but positive, high vibrated things throughout the day. And it's really as if I'm just going to do a bunch of different little diverse tasks throughout my day, but I'm just getting paid 24 hours of the day doing it. And the reason why I'm able to do that is because I practice the laws that allows my body tempo and the spirit to flow through me to do it like as if I'm a superwoman. It's not me, it's the spirit flowing through me. But what it is me that is doing, I got to do my action parts to allow the spirit to flow through me. That means to stay consistent on what I'm feeding the temple, me expanding my energy flow for the temple so the energy can flow through you, keeping my mindset, my mind, body, and soul on a positive note, um, learning how to respond to things that could possibly end up in bad situations if I don't respond right. Like I have to self discipline myself and follow the laws. And when you do
Oh man, she was dropping she was dropping mad game. And that's why I brought that up because I knew she was gonna I knew what she was gonna do, and she's back. I think. Man, anyway, man, shout out to the vegan queen, man. She's when when her service is in, she's doing she's doing her shit when she's talking, but we just got to make sure that the mind, body, and soul, as she said, is right. Because at the end of the day, you can't pursue anything that you want to do if neither one of those are right. But that's just my way of thinking. Obviously hers as well. Hopefully she'll be back. Drop some more game. There she go.
hey, so sorry,
That's
guys.
It's all good. I keep the ball going as always. If this was like 2 3 years ago, I probably would have froze up and didn't know what to do on camera. But one thing about me, I will ollie hoop and I will get it popping. So well, shout out to you being a superwoman. Like you said, you just work like you don't look at it as working all those jobs. You just and how what I got out of all that was, hey, I'm doing what I love, and I gotta do what I gotta do to get there. Is that a solid way to look at it? You know what I'm saying? If you can hear me over there, but you know, your lifestyle is what you make it, and I'm assuming she's getting her signal right over there. I'm gonna keep it going as usual because I am the Messiah. Again, thanks for rocking with us tonight. If you haven't tuned in, this is Queen Sheree, the Vegan Queen. She is having some technical difficulties. I apologize, my loved ones, for that, but we still keep the show going. We still do what we do because at the end of the day, honest assholes is it's a unit, and everybody in this unit, including myself, the guy who built it, is still gonna hold it down regardless. Because if the ship goes down and I'm not with it, fuck kind of captain would I be? So we just keep the shit going, and if you just subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you. I've been getting a whole lot of subscribers lately. Y'all been tapping in with your boy, and I appreciate every moment of that shit. Like when my phone be going off and I'm getting all these subscriptions, like, okay, for sure. Like I could just be on the clock just doing some shit, and then I just get some subscribers either to the channel or get some followers on the gram. It's doing me good because it's off of the shit that I'm putting out there, and I love the fact that y'all are just rocking with me. And I'm not even talking about my city. I mean, I already know who's rocking with me, but the people across the world. Like I got people from Maryland, Philly, just tapping in. So thank you again for putting Moment with the Messiah on the map. You know what I'm saying? I thank you. And the Vegan Queen is back. I
As I
told the
change
world
devices.
I told the world what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So we good. When you got I was just explaining to them. Once you got a team of supporters and people behind you that's followers, you know what I'm saying? They gonna respect what you do. It's just the fact that we still putting the content out there. So again, thank you for coming out, Vegan Queen. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
so you stated in your profile that you've been coached by billionaires, right?
Absolutely.
So let us know, please, for the love of God, please let us know what was that experience like, and what exactly did you learn that got you on your journey to building your business?
Okay. Yes, absolutely. So, a pack of 12 Caucasian billionaires seen something in me that most people miss about me. um, and they took me under their wings, taught me the business and retail, um, taught me everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the stuff they didn't know that they were teaching me, if that makes sense. And they sent me to school, paid for me thousands of dollars for school and a fragrance academy course that was very, very challenging. But I passed with a certification. And today I have my 6 signature designer fragrances, Vegan Queen fragrances,
Hey,
due to that. Thank you. They taught me the business. What they taught me will benefit me for the rest of my life. Um, it's definitely politics. The more richer they are, the more um, sacrifices and political it is. But I'm grateful to them because I learned so much and I felt like I was there for 12 years with them. I became their biggest protege and even surpassed them. And building over 33 businesses under my belt to $1 million businesses, and about 20 of them in less than a year's time. Um,
oh,
and yeah, they just taught me everything. They sharpened my mind and brains on the business, how to present myself, how to build great karma and business, how to uh, come together with your competition, um, collab with them, how collaborations are
Oh yeah, they
huge
talk
success
huge.
tools.
Oh yeah,
Huge,
they was going in. That's
yeah,
what's
they taught
up.
me everything. They even taught me, and they even taught me to learn personalities because everyone's different and what to do and what not to do in business and how you cover yourselves. And they taught me everything. There's in business, I am a beast. There's nothing that can come over me when it comes to the biz. So they were sending everyone around from all over the world to come and study me. It's no one could beat my records. They taught me anybody can make $1 million, but when you get there, it's about staying on top, and that's where I came in. I came and executed um, the numbers that building them up to the $1 million status, and then where the real challenge and the real work kicks in is once you get there, what are you going to do to stay there and to keep and to go over that? So that's where my skills come in. I can build businesses to $1 million businesses, but I also keep them up there and over. And that's the challenge in life because, in general, whether it's $1 million business or not, in general, if you, King, you reach a certain status or goal that you want with yourself in your podcast, and you do all the work to get there, and then boom, once you get there, this is where people fail at. Because once they get there, then that's where, I don't know if it's laziness or what, but they get comfortable, and then they don't realize that, oh, now that you made it here, yes, let's celebrate this, but now after we celebrate, it's back to business. What are you gonna do to keep this up? What are you gonna do to surpass this? So I'm a person that keeps track of numbers. I'm a numbers girl. I check month to date, year to date, season to date, day to date. Hey, I'll check the numbers every 5 minutes if I have to. But what I mean is, you gotta stay consistent and keep those numbers up even after you reach success. And that's where the real challenge comes in. And that's usually where people give up and fail. So yes, that's what it's about. They taught me a lot. Um, so getting to all of that, I'm grateful to the God for blessing me to learn that and to be up under them. I've learned everything from every aspects, from rich to middle class to low poor class. I've been in every experience, and each experience taught me something um, prosperous for me to be the woman I am today and to help people. So the bad things is, I said, once I went off on my own and like started Aesthetics Boutique, that I was gonna take what they taught me, but I was gonna do it in a different type of way. And that way was to go on ahead and help people to become successful the right way without the sacrifices and you know the bad parts of it that can come with business and politics. It's in every business. Whether people talk about it or not, politics is in every corporate that people can be working at. They're everywhere. And so with that being said, I have to learn how to balance off and stay true to myself, and also help others become their own, because we're, again, back to the system. We are in a program system that keeps us, they want to keep us poor, um, so low that we'll just continue to work for them and to continue to make them rich. um, and it's my duty to go and help people, the people that are trying to help themselves now.
Yes.
Not the lazy people, but help people. And since I know what I know because of what they revealed and exposed to me, then I go out and help people opposite of the way they do it. And then also give people a heads up of how they operate so that they can know them too, how to protect themselves on their business journeys. if that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Telling you, man. Now, so far, I'm pretty sure you digging the questions because I told you I was gonna give you some dope questions along with this.
Yes, you're hitting it right now long for me to cover it all. I love it. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So this next question is really important. It's like the world really wants to know this one. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it. Are you a fan of honest assholes? And if you are, give me a brief description of why.
Oh my broccoli. Absolutely, I am a fan. I am a huge fan of honest assholes. For one, the CEO is like the one and only. And I can't do anything but respect honest assholes because they keep it 100% real. Um, they, they don't care what you're gonna think or what you're gonna say. They're more about you gotta respect it. We need that. That there's a lot of people that's doing that, and that's what we need. We don't want to be confronted or heard of what we want to hear. We want to know the truth. Um, we want to know and be addressed from a point of view that the other podcaster would not even think to bring up. So I have nothing but respect for honest assholes. I love the professionalism. I just got through talking about your show today, actually, to my one of my artists. Shout out to Yannicka and Common and Kay Davis, those three. But I was just talking to Yannicka about honest assholes today and how professional and how you're just everything about it is just it's the shit. I'm sorry, excuse my language, y'all. See, that's what I'm talking about. Honest assholes allows the vegan queen to be Sheree.
One thing about us, you know, we not just a whole bunch of people just talking shit. Well, we are, but we're very educated over here. We respect and value opinions, and at the end of the day, honest assholes. The most important thing about honest assholes, this is what it looks like when Black people come together for something positive.
Absolutely. And
This
I
is what it
love it.
is.
I love I was watching some of your other shows, episodes, and I just love how you just come up with your questions and the things that you ask your special guests. It's like super unique and one of a kind. I just really see you doing your thing, and I love seeing your growth and expansion. I'm right here, honest
Thank
assholes.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That was just a quick promo, real quick. But I have to ask you because this is your moment. Does the vegan queen feel like she accomplished a lot of goals in 2024? Because 2024 is practically over. So that's why I have to ask you. You know, within at least last 11, 10 months, do you feel like you set a whole lot of goals? Or not
Absolutely.
set. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not set. Achieved a whole lot of goals. I'm sorry.
Absolutely, yes. For sure. Gaining back my independency has been one of them. I've gained a couple of new passive incomes this year that I actually wasn't expecting. So unexpected prosperity is always great on the goals list, or not.
Man, man,
I
I'm
have
waiting on.
connected with some prosperous people, but my goals list goes like for the next like I have goals set for my next 10 years. My 10 years is planned out. Like it's written down and everything organized. So I feel like I've accomplished a lot this year, very prosperous, but I'm looking even forward to a more prosperous year 2025. I have so many things and projects lined up that's going to show prosperity, a lot of me sharing my vibrations to help bless and help others this new year. I'm really looking forward to it. So, yes, one of the things on my list, on my goals list, that really, really means the most one of the most important to me is for myself, with all the success that I've had and numbers that I bring up and things like that in different, businesses. None of them mean most to me because I've had so much undefeated success for years. Is none of it means most important to me than to coach a bunch of proteges under my coaching and to watch them succeed and rise and expand. That's true success to me. Is I know I can do it, but when there's others that are influenced by me and allow me to coach and help them on their journey, success to me is having a bunch of other like-minded people that's trying to do something with themselves and expand and have success, to see them grow to the top. And it really makes my heart happy to see others succeed, especially under my coaching. I don't know how to
Oh,
explain it, but it's an
oh,
awesome feeling. And that's true success to me, is not just me being successful, but to see others that I have had an influence on, to see them grow and expand. And I back them all 100%, all the way to the end. So yes, that's my goals
hey,
list. And I for sure I'm doing that this year. So y'all sit back and enjoy the ride. Remember I said I'm gonna have a couple little prodigies and they're going straight to the top.
hey. See that?
Hey,
That's what you get when you come on Honest Assholes. You see the positivity and what Black power and Black unity is about. Because no matter what we do, as long as it's positive, it's for the culture. I'm all for it.
that's right.
So we are getting ready to wind down because this has been a great moment. You've had a great, despite the technical difficulties, you still came and knocked this motherfucker out of the park. So,
Right.
so my
That's
last,
right.
my
You held
last,
it down, King.
it was good. You still, what I'm saying, we gonna do what it do. That's just what we are.
I
One
love
leg
it.
doesn't stop.
Just
You know what I'm saying?
keep
So with
it
that being
going, like
said,
Aaliyah said.
yeah, definitely. So my last question to you, I gotta ask, what do we have to look forward to from the vegan queen in 2025? Just don't even tell us too much. Just give us a little snippet of what we have to expect from the businesswoman, the vegan, the the spiritual student of the universe. Everything I can keep going on and on. But that's why I have to ask you, what do we have to look forward to in 2025? Because it's approaching, and we need to know what's going on. New artists, new music, new bit, like whatever. It's your moment. Please let us know.
Absolutely. First of all, I'd like to shout out, I am a mother of four grown, successful children, and I am a grandmother of four grandbabies. I want to shout them out to my kids and my grandbabies. I love you guys so much. My parents, mom and dad, I'm blessed to have y'all here with me still. You guys are the greatest. And my grandmother, I love you so much.
Hey,
All of my family members. Yes. All right. And yes, the vegan queen does not stop. She is around the clock all the time. And basically I have you guys know I am the music manager to our rock star Common Sense, who's on fire right now. um Make
facts.
sure y'all follow him, Common Sense. To the violinist goddess Yannicka, both Common and Yanni are working on music together, mixtapes and all type of movie roles and all of that. Also, I music manage Kay Davis, the hitman from New York, um, and
Oh,
for certain music. Yes, for happens to be Dougie Fresh, the legendary Dougie Fresh nephew. So yes, we got a lot of things between those three in the making. I also have a fighter, a man. Shout out to a man here in Stockton, California. But what looking for the most is that I'm starting a new business, which is a record label, and I'm looking forward to signing nothing but the best artists, recruiting for them this upcoming new year, and bringing a new set of energy on a board to my team. And I'm happy to say that the Messiah will be along board with the family. I'm excited about that because he does his thing and he's super consistent. He goes hard, and I wouldn't have asked for a better podcaster and all of the above to be on our team. But yes, I'm looking forward to starting a vegan ice cream business, to be ready to be set by next summer.
Hey,
And just, yes, just a bunch of tools and shows and things like that, always helping and tithing and giving back in any way that I can. But I have a lot of things in the making. I don't want to give up too much, but yes, a lot. The record label is one of my top priorities, and the vegan ice cream coming. So yeah.
and there you have it. And this has been another dope segment brought to you by the Mr. Vega, the Messiah. I want to thank the vegan
Woo!
queen Sheree for coming out. This was dope. We did this, you know
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying? Live
Oh
streaming
man.
this
Woo!
Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time on all platforms. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Honest Assholes. We on Twitter, formerly X, whatever that shit is, but we are everywhere, baby. This is Honest Assholes, Mr. Vega the Messiah, Queen Sheree the Vegan
Woo!
Queen. It's a wrap, baby. Shout out Politic. Let's get it.